What's up guys, Beastking here from TechNews, back again with another video. So today we're going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. This is the first look. It just came out today. It is currently August 23rd, and they had their conference today in New York City at 11 a.m. And some big news came out today with the Note 8. A lot of people anticipated this design because it leaked everywhere, but you can see it's a very beautiful phone right off the bat. It's a very nice display with very large curves and no bezels pretty much relative to other phones like the iPhone. But the iPhone 8 is supposed to be pretty cool. But this video is about the Note 8, so let's get into it. So on the front you can see we have do bigger things and cool animation with their little pen and the Galaxy Note 8. And you can see all the scanners, iris scanner, the camera, and the earphone. So you can see the picture and communicate in a whole new way with the Galaxy Note 8. A very large 6.3-inch display this time around. It's the same screen size as last year, but it fits into a smaller body because the bezels are much smaller. So we have the Infinity display, which is amazing. If you've ever seen one, go check one out. It's really cool. 6.3 inches, so it's almost that tablet size, like a small tablet. And we have the 18.5 by 9 aspect ratio, which is going to be kind of weird, but you know, if you want to have a taller display, you're going to have to sacrifice some aspect ratio. You're going to have some black bezels when you're watching a video, but they have an option to crop it, so that's pretty cool. So here's the solar eclipse. I'm not sure where that's there, but it probably has something to do with their advertising. And right here we have the S Pen, pretty much the same design as last year. People are saying that the tip is a little bit thinner. We have two colors in the US, the Midnight Black and the Orchid Gray. But if you go nationwide or worldwide, they have gold, blue, and some other colors that are in Korea and China. So this is featuring 6 GB of RAM. So the S Pen, if you guys know about the Note series, they always had the S Pen, always improving on the design. They have the quick features with the draw on the screen, take screenshots, make some GIFs or GIFs, and a lot of other things you could do with it, such as cropping images, like this person's doing, editing images in their studio so they can post them on social media. So you can write on the screen, draw, and then just post them onto the social media or wherever you want to put. Another thing is kind of like Apple, you can make live messages, and it creates a GIF for you. You draw it, and then it's like an animation that you can look at to know what to draw. Also, we have Samsung Notes, which is something they've always had. It's a notebook that you draw information in, so that's pretty cool. So we also have the screen off memo, and the camera. That's a very cool thing this year that they have. So we have a dual pixel sensor with an f1.7 aperture, so you get very nice light in your photos. And this image right here is taken with the Galaxy Note 8. So the low light is so much better this time around with the f1.7 aperture to take in a lot of light, but not be too overexposed or washed out. So we'll have two lenses, one for zoom and one for standard this time, which is pretty cool. I believe they're 13 megapixel sensors. And here's that picture that was taken on the Note 8. And here's the high performing phone with 6 GB of RAM, also wireless charging built in. 3300 milliamp hour battery, which is okay, but we don't want something to happen that happened last year. But we're not going to do any of that this video. Talk about the phone. So the 6 GB of RAM, which is the amount of RAM this computer has that I'm on right now. So that's kind of crazy that they have 6 GB, but that should run really smooth. I can't expect anything bad out of that. So you're going to have some good gaming. So you see they have like some GTA or what do you call it? Some racing games on here. So it's water and dust resistant like last time. We have a 10 nanometer chipset and expandable memory up to 2 terabytes. But the SD cards are very expensive for that. That's like Asphalt 8 kind of game. So you can connect to a bigger world with a phone. So you can have the DeckStation, VR 360, and the Bixby, which is pretty cool. They're improving it a lot this year. So the DeckStation, you just dock your phone. You can use it like a computer. Gear VR, you guys know what that is. It's the virtual reality, and you get to look all over the place on some really cool games and videos. And the 360, you can record with that and then watch it into the VR. So there are the pictures of the Gear VR, the Note 8, the Gear 360, and the Samsung Deck stock. So here's how you can just switch to your stuff easily from your old phone to your Galaxy. So if you have like a S5 or something and you're getting the new phone, then you can just switch it over really quick and make sure you don't lose any of your data. So there's a lot of accessories that come for this Note 8. A lot of cases I'm sure they're going to come out with. So here's one of their flip cover cases. I'm sure they'll have a keyboard case and some other cases that they come up with in their design lab. They always come up with some interesting stuff. So we're going to go back to that camera. A very interesting camera this time around. We have a zoom lens and a regular lens, live focus, which is pretty much like portrait mode on the iPhone. And we also have dual capture, which is it'll take your zoom picture and your regular picture and combine them, and you can choose which one you want after you're done. So it has optical image stabilization for video on both cameras on the back, and we also have a 2K front-facing camera, so you can see how they make the lens and stuff, and you can get the bokeh effect with the light. You change the live focus and stuff. This is a really cool feature that you can get this time. They didn't have that on the S8. So here's what I said about the dual capture. You can switch between the two photos that you got. You can see, just keep going back and forth, zoom or regular. So you have, alright, they're 12 megapixel sensors. I thought they were 13, but they kept with the 12 megapixels. And you also have 1.4 size pixels, very large pixels, which will use a lot of light very efficiently. So low light camera ready for the night. So we know about that. There's pro mode and all these modes, slow motion, which is really good to have. So the performance, we have Snapdragon 835 on board with Wi-Fi and some gaming stuff. The S Pen, like I said, you can do a lot of commands with it. So live message and all that. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another one of these videos. I might be coming out with another review of the Note 8 to kind of wrap up if any more information comes out about it, because it's going to be released on September 15th in the US with all the carriers using it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my other channels. I have Beast King, upload on there a little bit, just some gaming videos. Check out my other videos on the Samsung Galaxy S8, the Gear Fit 2, all the other Samsung devices that I have on this channel, because you know where it's at. We're going with the Samsung 24/7. And don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Beast King out.